Hello and welcome. I'm Vi O'Brien, perimenopause and menopause specialist, transformation coach and founder of the Revitalise Method. I'm absolutely delighted that you are here and that you have first of all recognised that something's not quite right with your health, with your energy, perhaps with your emotions and with your hormones. And that secondly, you have chosen to take control of the situation and do something about it. Now, if you've stumbled across me and you have then chosen to take the next step and watch this video, you are most likely a woman aged somewhere between 40 and 55, and you're very probably used to being in control of your life. You're probably used to doing all the things that might be running a home and family, having a successful career, perhaps running your own business, doing lots of exercise, seeing friends and socializing, looking after aging parents, whatever it may be. But I'm guessing, now actually I'm predicting, that all of that has become harder more recently. I imagine that once where you could easily juggle all of the things that day-to-day life entails, and then anything that life throws at you on top, these days you are struggling to stay on top of it all. You might be feeling overwhelmed. You perhaps don't look and feel like your old self again. You no longer have the energy to do all the things that you used to do. And above all, you probably don't feel like you're in control anymore, almost like you're no longer running the show. And I also predict that you have a pretty good idea that it is something to do with the change that women typically go through in their 40s and their early 50s, known as perimenopause and menopause. But that you're not sure what that truly means or why it might be affecting you so much, and more importantly, what you can actually do about it. Well, first of all, I want to tell you that you are in the right place. I said at the start, I specialise in helping women just like you to understand what's really going on in their body and in their mind, and showing them how to take that control back so that they can look and feel like they used to and get back to managing and enjoying the lives that they always have done. Now, I can't do all of that in one video, of course, but what I can do is start off by giving you something quick and super effective that can help you to take back a little bit of that control. You see, as you no doubt know, the perimenopause and menopause means a period of changing hormones, and hormones are chemical messengers, and they dictate how we look and how we feel. Now, when they're in balance, we feel fabulous, right? But when they're out of balance, we can feel foggy, we can feel fat, we can feel fatigued, and we can feel fed up, amongst many other things. And I'm not just talking about your female dominant hormones, estrogen and progesterone either. What I'm also talking about is these super important hormones such as cortisol, insulin, and thyroid, which together help determine how much weight we carry, where that weight goes, how we sleep, what energy we have, how stressed we are, and how we feel in our minds and our emotions. Now, I'm not going to give you a ton of things to add to your already crazy to-do list. Today, I'm simply going to teach you a very simple exercise that is taken from one of the pillars of the Revitalise Method called Vital Mind, and that you can use at any time of day, no matter where you are or what you're doing. You can use it first thing in the morning to set off your day on the right footing. You can use it before going into an important meeting, say with your boss or with a client. You can use it when you're running late to pick up the kids or whatever. You can use it in the evening to calm your mind, ready for sleep. You can use it in whatever way, whenever and wherever you need to. Now, what this technique will do is very quickly help to reduce your cortisol levels, which is your number one stress hormone. And if you put it into practice regularly, it can help to regulate cortisol production, something that us women need so much, especially at this changing time of our lives. So the exercise is called box breathing. And don't worry, it's super simple and it's quick. It's a deep yogic form of breathing, and a bit of trivia for you, it's apparently used by the US Navy SEALs to help de-stress them. So what you can do what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through it and how to do it, and then we will do it together. So first of all, you're going to empty your lungs, breathe out and get all of the air out of your lungs. And then what I want you to do is breathe in for a count of 4. And at the same time, you're going to draw one side of a box in your mind. Now, I want you to be conscious when you breathe in of how it feels, slowly filling up your stomach and your lungs. And also notice how it feels slightly cold. And then I want you to hold for a count of 4 whilst drawing a second side of the box. Okay, so you hold for a count of 4 whilst you draw in your mind the second side of the box. Then I want you to breathe out through your nose, count for a count of 4. And again, you're going to draw the third side of the box and notice how much warmer the air feels this time. And then finally, you're going to hold for a count of 4 whilst completing the final side of the box. And you can repeat the exercise up to 4 times. So let's do it together. So we're going to empty our lungs, then we're going to breathe in for a count of 4. Whilst we draw one side, we're going to hold for a count of 4 whilst we draw another side. We're going to breathe out for a count of 4 whilst we draw another side. And then we are going to hold for another count of 4 whilst we complete the box. Okay, so let's do it together. So first of all, empty your lungs. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. And that's it. It's as simple as that. That really simple exercise has a potent immediate effect on your physiology. It lowers the stress hormone cortisol, as I said, and it can even help to lower blood pressure. It helps us to move out of the fight or flight sympathetic nervous state into a calmer, rest and digest parasympathetic nervous state. Now, you don't have to be stressed or feeling anxious to use it. You can do it any time of day. It's particularly helpful to get into the habit of doing it, though, every morning when you wake up and every evening when you go to bed. Now, in the morning when you wake up, before you step a foot out of bed, you can do it. And before you reach for your mobile phone, and yes, I know you do it, I suggest practicing this at least twice a day as standard. And then whenever you feel the need to use it, at times of anxiety and overwhelm or stress. At first, you might find it a little bit hard keeping your breath steady for all those counts of 4, but as with anything, you can get better at it with a bit of practice. And over time, this becomes easier and you'll be able to extend that count to 4 more easily and slow down your breathing even more for maximum benefit. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. I want you to go away and practice that. Now, if you found this video and instruction sheet that comes with it helpful, you'll love my Facebook group even more. It's called Take Control of Your Menopause, and I created it for women aged over 40 who want to take back control of their health and their body during this time of life using natural techniques and use them and put them into practice. If you haven't already joined, you can find the link below to join. I will see you in there. Take care and bye for now.